Hello. Welcome to MilStuff channel. Today we gonna talk about the Boeing KC-46 Pegasus, American military aerial refueling and strategic military transport aircraft developed by Boeing. The Boeing KC-46 Pegasus is an American military aerial refueling and strategic military transport aircraft developed by Boeing from its 767 jet airliner. In February 2011, the tanker was selected by the United States Air Force, USAF, as the winner in the KC-X tanker competition to replace older Boeing KC-135 Stratotankers. The first aircraft was delivered to the Air Force in January 2019. The Air Force intends to procure 179 Pegasus aircraft by 2027. In 2001, the U.S. Air Force began a procurement program to replace around 100 of its oldest KC-135E Stratotankers, and selected Boeing's KC-767. The Boeing tanker received the KC-767A designation from the United States Department of Defense in 2002 and appeared in the 2004 edition of DoD Model Designation Report. The USAF decided to lease 100 KC-767 tankers from Boeing. U.S. Senator John McCain and others criticized the draft leasing agreement as being wasteful and problematic. In response to protests, the USAF struck a compromise in November 2003, whereby it would purchase 80 KC-767s and lease 20 more. In December 2003, the Pentagon announced a freeze on the program over an investigation into alleged corruption that led to the jailing of one of its former procurement executives who applied to work for Boeing. The KC-767A contract was officially canceled by the DoD in January 2006. In 2006, the USAF released a request for proposal, RFP, for a new tanker program, KC-X, to be selected by 2007. Boeing announced it may enter an even higher capability tanker based on the Boeing 777, named the KC-777 Strategic Tanker. Airbus partnered with Northrop Grumman to offer the Airbus A330M RTT, the tanker version of the A330, which was marketed to the USAF under the designation KC-30. In January 2007, the USAF issued the KC-X aerial refueling aircraft RFP, calling for 179 tankers, 4 system development and demonstration and 175 production, in a contract worth an estimated $40 billion United States dollars. However, Northrop and EADS expressed dissatisfaction at how the RFP was structured and threatened to withdraw, leaving only Boeing in the running. On the 12th of February 2007, Boeing announced it was offering the KC-767 advanced tanker for the KC-X, stating that the KC-767 was a better fit than the KC-777 for the requirements. On the 11th of April 2007, Boeing submitted its KC-767 tanker proposal to USAF. The KC-767 offered for this KC-X round was based on the in-development 767-200 LRF, long-range freighter, rather than the -200 on which Italian and Japanese KC-767 aircraft are based, differing by combining the -200 fuselage, -300 wing, gear, cargo door and floor, -400 digital flight deck and flaps, uprated engines, and 6th generation, fly-by-wire fuel delivery boom. Boeing submitted its final proposal on the 3rd of January 2008. On the 29th of February 2008, the DoD chose the KC-30 over the KC-767, the USAF subsequently designated it KC-45A. Boeing submitted a protest to the United States Government Accountability Office on the 11th of March 2008 and waged a public relations campaign in support of their protest. On the 18th of June, after USAF admissions on bidding process flaws, the GAO upheld Boeing's protest and recommended the contract be rebid. On the 9th of July 2008, Defense Secretary Robert Gates announced that the USAF would reopen bidding, and put the contract into an expedited recompetition, with Defense Undersecretary John Young in charge of the selection process, not the USAF. A draft of the revised RFP was provided to contractors on the 6th of August 2008 for comments. However, on the 10th of September 2008, the DoD canceled the KC-X solicitation. On the 24th of September 2009, the USAF began the first steps in the new round of bids, with a clearer set of criteria. including reducing the number of requirements from 800 to 373 in an attempt to simplify the process and allow a more objective decision to be made. On the 4th of March 2010, Boeing announced it would bid the KC-767 tanker for the new KC-X round. EADS announced in April 2010 it would submit a tanker bid without Northrop Grumman as a U.S. partner. Boeing submitted its KC-767 Nugent tanker bid on the 9th of July 2010. The company submitted a revised bid on the 10th of February 2011. In addition to the KC-X, observers speculate that a modified KC-46 will be used as the basis of the KC-Y tanker program, the second step of the USAF's three-step tanker renewal plan, as replacing it with something entirely new is likely too big a risk. In September 2016, Air Mobility Command stated that the follow-on KC-Y acquisition program to replace the remaining KC-135s had been abandoned in favor of further KC-46s with upgrades. On the 24th of February 2011, the USAF announced the selection of Boeing's KC-767 tanker bid. The aircraft was designated KC-46A. Boeing was also awarded a development contract, which called for the delivery of 18 initial operational KC-46s by 2017. The USAF sought a total of 179 new tankers. Boeing's Nugent tanker is based on the 767-200 with an improved version of the KC-10 refueling boom and cockpit displays from the 787. In June 2011, development costs were reportedly projected to overrun by about $300 million. Boeing would be responsible for this amount, which exceeds the contract cost cap of $4.9 billion. In July 2011, revised cost projections indicated a reduced cost overrun. In March 2015, the program cost for development and procurement of 179 tankers was projected to total $43.16 billion United States dollars. In 2013, the USAF added additional crews and flight hours to their future plans in response to a review that showed that the best of current plans did not take full advantage of the KC-46 cargo and aeromedical evacuation advantages over the KC-135. On the 21st of August 2013, Boeing and the USAF completed a critical design review, CDR, for the KC-46. With the CDR complete, the design was set and production and testing could proceed. Wing assembly for the first aircraft began on the 26th of June 2013. Flight testing of the 767-2C airframe, which would be reconfigured into the KC-46, was scheduled to begin in mid-2014. The first fully equipped KC-46 was projected to fly in early 2015. The contract called for Boeing to build 4 test aircraft and deliver 18 combat-ready tankers by August 2017. The USAF intended to buy 179 kilocoulombs-46s, with all delivered by 2028.